Next up is Marc from Semtech. He's a Vice President IoT products, and he's going to tell you everything around the latest LoRa products Semtech is launching.
Hi everyone, this is Marc Pegulu, VP at Semtech of IoT Product Marketing and Strategy. I'd like to start by thanking TTN for the opportunity to address IoT developers and business community. Since I joined Semtech, my work has been about identifying technologies and products which target growing and potentially large markets with a highly differentiated and even disrupting approach. LoRa and LoRaWAN, to some extent, have disrupted the cellular M2M. And it made possible a mass IoT vision across many markets, whether these are industrial, enterprise, or consumer. One of the largest opportunities in IoT resides with geolocation. And this is what I will illustrate today in this presentation. We all see growing adoption of IoT, and we are all also equally motivated to quickly reach the billions of LoRaWAN connected devices. Besides the obvious correlation with revenue, there is a good reason for that. Why? Because the volumes of devices correlate with a critical mass of necessary diversity in the type of sensor data. The volume and diversity of data are essential for fueling the data analytics platform and unlock mass adoption of LoRaWAN, like any other IoT technology, by the way. Now, for mass adoption, we need to make the technology as low touch as possible so as to address the challenges of diversity, right cost of ownership, and ease of use. Geolocation is one of the key assets for triggering this mass adoption. Geolocation has the potential to be in every IoT device. This is a strong statement because this applies to both mobile and fixed asset, and I would like to qualify it. It is obvious and well understood in track and trace because there is this mobility aspect. This segment, however, remains penalized by a lack of low power and cost-effective solution. And the penalty is a low volumes adoption. It's pretty hard to scale at very, very high volume. And we need to solve that, and we have the means to solve that. Less obvious are geolocation use cases for devices that don't move or that rarely move. Think about a geolocation feature which is so affordable that you would use it for very limited time of the IoT device life. Maybe a few times a year, maybe just once a year, or why not once in the device lifetime. For instance, during installation or maintenance of your IoT device. Every device you install must be logged for its location. If you don't have the location, the data you get is meaningless. Imagine that you can install and remotely verify its location. Now imagine that the IoT device is moved off a location. And not only you are alerted that it moved, but also now you get the new location. As indicated before, diversity of data allows smarter data analytics with AI engines. And geolocation data is really rich. It can help monitor device behavior and hence help to optimize operational processes, but also help verify authenticity of a device and its data. Prove you are by giving me your current location. This is innovative, clearly. If the location does not match the registered location in your database, then it means something is wrong. And your application can trigger an alert of a potential IoT device fraud. Helium, for instance, is using proof of location as a major feature for their cryptocurrency mining. This is one example. Geolocation offers many areas of innovation and many new business models. Now, let's take an example, and we are going to take an example of a fixed asset. This one could be a water meter. At first sight, why would you need geolocation for a meter, which by nature is fixed? Well, let's follow the journey. First, it is manufactured and then transported, maybe on a pallet with other meters. Obviously, you want to know when the pallet left the factory and when it is due to arrive in the warehouse. And geolocation is a great way to get this information. Once in the warehouse, you may be interested in easily verifying that a given meter is actually there. Or maybe verify by means of geolocation how many devices are in stock and available to honor an order for installation. As mentioned before, when installing the meter, you have to log the location. Being able to verify that the actual location matches the plan is key. It allows to correct for mistake before it becomes a big issue. And over time, maybe 2 years, such assets require maintenance. Sometimes these services are outsourced to third party, and the precise database of locations of the meters may not be up to date or properly communicated with the third party. Hence, what if the technician, when he arrives on site, can self-interrogate and verify the actual location of the asset to service? It offers flexibility and gain in efficiency and cost saving for everybody. Last, for assets which are deployed for many years, and that's the case for most of the IoT devices, it is really not uncommon that the ownership is transferred over time. So being able to verify the actual location of the assets you are selling or the assets you are buying is very valuable for due diligence purposes, but also valuation. There are many other examples, but this one illustrates very well why a fixed asset should have a geolocation capability. How do we make that possible? Semtech has released the LoRa Edge platform, which combines in a modular offer a unique single LoRaWAN with Wi-Fi and GNSS location scanning in a single die. A device management and geolocation cloud service, which offers both subscription-based and consumption-based models for a pay-as-you-need cost. And last, a tracker reference design for application developers focused on cloud application development. Now, why modular? Because we acknowledge the diversity of the ecosystem. Some want a chip only, and they will build on top of that. They may have all the components in-house in order to build the software part, whether it's firmware or cloud software. Some want the device to cloud offer, maybe because they want to have a faster time to market. And some want a system. Semtech offers all these options for all the variety of the ecosystem, which makes the rich part of the IoT. We are now reaching the end of the presentation, and in summary, the key message is that we believe every IoT device should have a low-power geolocation-ready feature, whether it's a mobile asset or a fixed asset. This is possible thanks first to the low-power aspect of LoRa and LoRaWAN. It is now even more possible because we have the new LoRa Edge platform, which delivers the lowest power and the most affordable geolocation model. We are happy to deliver you more information, and for this, please visit the Semtech website, search for LoRa Edge or LoRa Cloud Services. I would like to thank you very much. Wish you a great Things Network conference and Happy New Year.